Hi scribes, how are you doing? First, I enjoyed the discussions I had with all those who reached out, one way or the other, asking questions about the log lines. I like when writers rub minds and brainstorm and stuff. Believe me, I'm also learning from you guys, so I appreciate it. Sending these big hearts to you all. Right then, let's get to it. In the last episode, we listed 4 steps to writing a logline. As a recap, here it is once more. 1. Identify the protagonist. 2. What is an inciting incident? 3. What is the protagonist's goal? 4. What is the conflict? Remember the logline for Titanic? Let's use that as a practical guide for this. It goes, two star-crossed lovers fall in love aboard the RMS Titanic and struggle to keep their relationship afloat as a doomed ship sinks into the Atlantic. Following the steps to writing a logline, the first is identify the protagonist. According to the Titanic logline, who are the protagonists? Two star-crossed lovers. Next on the steps is what is an inciting incident? Going by the Titanic logline, the inciting incident is they meet and fall in love on the ship. And next on the steps is what is the protagonist's goal? Still going by the Titanic logline, a protagonist's goal is to keep their relationship afloat. And last on the steps is what is the conflict? According to the Titanic logline, the central conflict is the ship is sinking. See how beautifully we broke that down? You can see that all the parts were presented clearly following these steps. It made the film come alive and all the elements are there without resorting to describing your film scene by scene just so you can explain what it's about. There is no getting around learning how to write a logline, especially if you hope to pitch your stories or screenplays to an ever-busy movie producer or an executive producer who has so much to do and does not have the time to read many pages of story, no matter how super interesting you believe your story is. Writers must understand their story enough to distill it to its essence. Knowing how to write a logline is a skill that can make the difference between getting a film or TV script sold or going back to the drawing board. Here are 2 tips that can help with writing loglines. First, know the difference between a logline and tagline. A logline uses the 4 steps we've listed before to describe the main story of a screenplay, while a tagline is advertising copy meant to entice people to watch. I've already shown you different examples of loglines, so here are 2 examples of taglines so you can tell the difference. One goes, for Harry and Lloyd, every day is a no-brainer. This is a tagline for the movie Dumb and Dumber. Then I'm sure many of you know this other one. Who you gonna call? A tagline for the movie Ghostbusters. See the difference between loglines and taglines? The second tip for writing loglines is don't give away the ending. While it's important to clearly lay out the narrative, it's equally as important to not give away the film's ending. Leave it open as a way to entice the reader to read the entire script or synopsis or story treatment. Side note, our next topics are film synopsis and film treatment, so don't bother too much about that for now, okay? Alright, scribes, let's leave theory for a bit and do some practical exercises. Yeah? I'm going to write out 4 different loglines of 4 popular movies, and let's see if you can recognize these films by their loglines alone. Ready? Here goes. Can you guess the movie? With the help of a German bounty hunter, a freed slave sets out to rescue his wife from a brutal Mississippi plantation owner. Three groomsmen who lose their bout to the wed buddy during their drunken misadventures must retrace their steps in order to find him. The cowboy doll is profoundly frightened and jealous when a new spaceman figure supplants him as top toy in the boys' room. A sole survivor tells of the twisty events leading up to a horrific gun battle on a boat, which began when five criminals met at a seemingly random police lineup. Scribes, no cheating. Don't go googling stuff. Try to enjoy the challenge by guessing the films from memory alone. And of course, leave your answers in the comments under this video. I'd like to see the first 5 people to get this. I want to know the avid film watchers among us. So let's go. Remember, you can always reach out via email. It's rightnowscribes@gmail.com or on IG at rightnowscribes. Bye.